Hello everyone, this is Priyanka Joshi. My seminar topic is on fuchsia. What I'll cover in this topic is introduction, objective, area of the project, methodology, advantages, future scope, and conclusion. Coming to the introduction part of fuchsia, fuchsia is first proposed by Google, which was updated with a user interface along with a developer writing that the project was not a dumping ground of a dead thing, prompting media speculation about Google's intentions with the OS, including the possibility of it replacing Android. Fuchsia is a capability based operating system currently being developed by Google. It has been first known to the public when the project appeared on GitHub in the year 2016 August. It is based on a new microkernel called Zircon. The source documentation describes the reasoning behind the name as Think and Total is combinedly called as fuchsia. Behind this, there is a reason like this think refers, which is a reference to Apple's first effort at an object-oriented microkernel based operating system, and Total refers to the original iPhone's codename, which is combinedly called as fuchsia. Fuchsia's user interface and apps are written with a Flutter a software development kit, allowing across platform development abilities for Fuchsia, Android, and iOS. Fuchsia can be written in different languages like C, C++, Dart, Go, LLVM, Python, Rust, Shell, TypeScript, and Swift also. Coming to that, why fuchsia? What is the aim of the fuchsia? The latest report from Bloomberg posits that fuchsia is a new attempt to unite the entire Google ecosphere under a single operating system, with the goal for fuchsia being to run smartphones, smart speakers, laptops, anything that could possibly fit under Google's tech umbrella. According to a certain source, the plan is to have fuchsia up and running on smart speakers and other smart home devices within the next 3 years, and then move to larger devices like laptops before eventually sustaining Android as the world's largest mobile operating system. This slide is about why fuchsia. What is the combination that made the fuchsia? Google Chrome and Android combinedly made it the fuchsia operating system. Where is the area of the project? In which area this project has been done? Fuchsia has the ability to scale up the larger devices like laptops and computers and can support ARM, MIPS, and x86 processors. Indeed, a comment for the project shows that Fuchsia is now compatible with Huawei Kirin 970 chip and even can also be run on its Honor Play smartphone. Coming to methodology, it uses a Zircon kernel which was initially named as Magneta as its base protocol. There is another factor, the second factor that highlights Fuchsia's importance is its modular structure and its real-time capability-based operating method. As we know that there are advantages for every system operating, there are even some advantages of Fuchsia even. Like some of the objectives and advantages, Fuchsia is going to the centralized operating system, which means all control at one place. It uses Flutter SDK, which is really good. It also supports for Android application. Developing apps using Flutter framework is much easier than native Android and iOS. Success of Flutter framework as industry is adopting it very fast that Fuchsia will run on all types of devices like phone, wearable, even on PCs. As we know that it is secured, lightweight processing, it even works on all the gadgets, it has a smooth GIU compared with other devices, it is faster processing using less RAM, and it is free and open source also. There is even future scope of every system, even for Fuchsia also. The most common scope of Fuchsia is that it needs to become a united replacement for both Android and Chrome, a single new Google operating system that would stretch across laptops and phones, provide a consistent and more closely controlled framework for future devices. Unlike Android and Chrome operating systems, Fuchsia is not only based on Linux but on Google's own custom foundation. One could in theory lead to simpler and more streamlined system upgrades. Fuchsia mainly has scope in the following two factors, namely Android and Chrome operating system, which are massive brands and ecosystems with massive investments and adaptation value. Google also seems to be ramping up its commitment to both the platforms as of late. Finally, conclusion. After understanding the various technical aspects, we have discussed the entire information to understand what is Google Fuchsia operating system and its features in a detailed manner. Google Fuchsia is a new operating system in development from Google that is still a ways off from completion. The operating system is based on the Zircon kernel, which makes it highly scalable and secure. It is rumored to be a spiritual successor. There are currently two UIs for mobile and desktop respectively. It will run Android apps when it launches. These are the references which are being used. Thank you.